What do you think about this concept in application to our own real world? Because I feel like it's such an interesting idea right now with what we've got going on currently. It's not popular in American culture right now to have a great amount of power and not use it for personal gain. It seems like we're very much leaning into the opposite direction. And I feel like specifically with this story, what's interesting is all, as you said, David, these are Superman tropes. But in
Yeah.
this story, we're really have an edge on it to some degree because I feel like the Xenomorph is something that is so easy to go, well, that should be destroyed. That should
Yes.
go away. But when we step out of the Alien franchise and we put it through the Superman perspective of like, well, what would it be like if you had the power to survive a creature like this? If the
Yeah.
power, if you suddenly have a higher power status than this creature, even if it is vicious, even if it is deadly, is there, do we have to take a step back and go, do we have a right to destroy something like that? Is there, do we have to look at this through a different perspective than just the same prism that the Alien franchise has made us? And I find that really interesting because we are so quick, to make assumptions about others, other life forms. We're very, again, very much in a place where it's like, we need ours, give us what we need.
Hmm.
Those who are outside, they're against us. And so this story speaks to me a little bit about that. What are your thoughts on this? Jack, I'll throw it back to you.
So that just actually like, oh wait, like just a light bulb just. So I remember just two plot points that we haven't really talked about yet. I mean, so we've talked about Superman's privilege of having the power to be able to not kill.
Hmm.
But then it is a plot point that he's powerless
Yeah,
throughout a
Yeah.
lot of the story. He's losing his powers and he still makes that choice. He
Yeah.
still tries to find another way. And then to the bitter end, to the very end of the story, he explains that what he had, whatever he had done to the ship to cause the ship to blow, his intention was actually that there would still be an escape route. He wasn't going to kill the aliens.
right.
He still found a way to get him and Kara off the ship to save lives while not killing all the aliens. And then whatever it was that Kara did ended up causing the explosion that killed them all.
Hmm.
So that is just incredible to me now and almost actually kind of inspiring, which is what I love about Superman, that man, he is not only is he good at not dehumanizing humans, but he's good at humanizing things that aren't human.
Hmm.
And I when I think of Superman as a symbol for us to live up to, man, that's it.
Yes.
If
Yes.
we could only learn from that example and stop, I mean, at the very least, if we could stop dehumanizing each other. And if now is not the perfect time for this country to have that lesson, I mean,
Hmm.
I think we always need it. I think humanity always needs it. But I just look at all the horrors that have happened that are happening in this country and have been happening globally lately. And it's so much of it just has to do with people seeing each other as lesser, and that, to be exploited for whatever reason, and that their suffering doesn't matter, their lives don't matter, that, nothing matters but me. And even in a story like this, in a silly, ridiculous story like this, a goofy ass crossover that, maybe shouldn't have even happened.
Yeah. Someone thought this could make some money or something,
Yeah, we still have that incredibly valuable lesson.
Right.
Well, not only
Degrading.
that, but it's kind of taking both those properties and taking and pitting them against each other because they are the logical extremes. Xenophobia. I mean, there's something about Aliens as a franchise that is about sort of xenophobia taken to its extreme extent. They are there to kill us. They are there to harm us. There is no good in them. They are just
You can't
animals, as we've
understand them.
said.
Yeah. Right.
And Superman is exactly what Jack said earlier. It's a fantasy, not just of someone having the power to do something, but choosing to do good with it, choosing to leave the world better than he found it. And that is what I think humanity, when we're at our best, we aspire to. We aspire to help our neighbor. We aspire to be kind. We aspire to be good. And so, can you be good? Can you be good over here in the face of this ultimate, blackness of this void of ethics or morality? And so in a way, it's almost the perfect crossover. And I surprised myself by saying that, but taken through that lens of perfect killing machine and perfect avatar of what we dream humanity is at its best,
Mm-hmm.